The AFU counteroffensive has raised hopes and predictions among European politicians that at this rate, Ukraine could be victorious by the end of the year. Experts refer to the words of a British high-ranking official who suggests that the AFU will push back Russian troops on the border on February 23rd by as early as Christmas. But he noted that this will happen if the counteroffensive continues at the same pace. Western policymakers' opinions are not based on intelligence data, but on AFU achievements during counteroffensive operations. The former commander of U.S. forces in Europe, Ben Hodges, is of the same opinion. He stated, "Based on everything that we see, there is a sense of collapse, at least in Donbass. I believe that by the end of the year, the Russians will be pushed behind the February 23rd line. This army has already been defeated." He also added that a turning point could be the liberation of Kherson by Ukrainian troops. After that, the AFU will approach Crimea and will be able to hit targets presented by the West with artillery. Political scientist Matthew Ellis has a different opinion on the development of events. He does not believe that the war will end before the end of the year because of the large accumulation of Russian troops in Kherson. Franz Stefan Gatti of the International Institute for Strategic Studies emphasizes that neither side has exhausted its military capabilities and is working on more favorable tactical and strategic positions in order to continue fighting in 2023. Temperature will hit the battlefield. Soldiers will find it harder to operate, and their ability to conduct offensive operations will be limited, the expert believes. By the way, Kirill Budanov, head of the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense, also stated that the war would largely subside in winter. Already after winter, the first stage of the end of the war will begin, reaching the administrative borders of Ukraine as of 1991. Budanov stated that he was not afraid to make predictions, and also commented on Lieutenant General Ben Hodges' words that the AFU will enter Crimea as early as the summer of 2023. "I am basing this on the facts that I know. I don't think it will be in the summer, but before the end of spring. Maybe a little earlier. You can be wrong about days, but not about algorithms." In turn, Mikhail Podolyak, advisor to the head of the presidential office, stressed that the war will end in 3 to 4 months after the Ukrainian armed forces have deoccupied either Luhansk or Donetsk. This will completely demoralize the Russian side.